Thank you very much, Minister, and good morning to one and all. Having heard of the report at the early stage of the morning, what the police force did is created an investigative team, because just as the information was coming out, we got that type of information that the boat involved in the incident left Antigua. So we created an investigative team immediately the morning, comprising officers from the Criminal Investigation Department. They came together in terms of seeking information as to what are the circumstances leading to that boat leaving Antigua, if in fact that boat left Antigua. The team came together, started to work, and then at 10:46, there was a report made at Boland's police station by the gentleman by the name of Alex Lamotte of St. Rose, Guadeloupe, who reported that he came to Antigua on that same fishing boat mentioned earlier from the Chief of Defense Staff, Labelle Michel 2. It's a blue exterior boat, orange on the inside. It's about 10.6 meters long and 2.5 meters wide, with two wide Suzuki 250 engine. And he reported that he came to Antigua on the 25th, and on the morning of the 28th, somewhere around 8:30, he discovered the boat missing. So we started to investigate that report that was made by him. He was interviewed, and several pieces of information was gathered from him. And then we immediately started to speak to our colleagues in St. Kitts. So we have been in dialogue with the investigators in St. Kitts as to the circumstances, if this boat was in Antigua and then reported missing, how it get over there. What we have done so far is gather as much information in terms of when the boat came, and in the initial stage of the investigation, we can verify the boat actually came to Antigua as a fishing vessel, came in on the 25th, and there is information as to when it left the Jolly Harbor area. The information you have, when it left, there was no other persons than 2 individuals was moving the boat. From the information that is coming from St. Kitts in our dialogue, out of the 16 persons that were rescued, 2 of them are Antiguans, and they now are being interviewed. The 2 Antiguans are being interviewed in terms of the circumstances of how they get to Antigua. So as we speak, there are interviews being conducted with them, because they are also trying to figure out what circumstances that led them to be part of the group that was found. So that is where we are. The report, the individual, the owner of the boat, Mr. Lamotte, he is still with the police, speaking to the police in terms of providing additional information. And we are in direct contact with our colleagues in St. Kitts as they conduct their interviews with the Cameroonians and the Antiguans that were found on the boat. The investigative team is also speaking to other regional partners as to what might be happening on the regional scene. So that is where we are at this moment, trying to figure out what are the circumstances with that boat leaving Antigua, where did it left from. There is a lot of speculation, and persons are identifying a village saying Erlins it left from. We have not confirmed that, but we are also using this opportunity to seek any additional information the public might have to assist us in the investigation. Because the initial information we have, and we have credible information when the boat was leaving the Jolly Harbor area, it had no other passengers than 2 individuals who looked like the 2 captains taking the boat away from that area. So in terms of if those persons boarded the boat in Antigua, which area, we are not sure, and anyone who have that type of information that can assist us would be greatly appreciated.
Thank you very much, Commissioner. I'll now